ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ, ಇವತ್ತು BA ಫಿಫ್ತ್ ಸೆಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ನ ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ಮೆಥಡಾಲಜಿ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಪೇಪರ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ICT ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸನ್ನು ಮಾಡೋಣ. ನಾವು ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ ICT ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಏನು ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ ಈ ICT ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಷನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ವಿ ಸ್ಪೆಂಡ್ ಎ ಹ್ಯೂಜ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಅವರ್ ಲೈಫ್ talking, listening, responding to people around us. We should never just expect communication to happen. We should take personal responsibility for the quality of our conversation. Almost everything we do in and out of school depends on talking and listening. Speech, language, communication skills are crucial for development of a child's learning and for their social and emotional well-being. ಇವತ್ತು ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತರ್ಕ್ರಿಯೆ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ತುಂಬ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ಅಂತರ್ಕ್ರಿಯೆ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ನಾವು ಅಂತರ್ಕ್ರಿಯೆಯನ್ನು ನಡೆಸ್ತೇನೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ ಬದುಕೋದಕ್ಕೆ ತುಂಬ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ಅಂತರ್ಕ್ರಿಯೆಯನ್ನು ನಾವು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನಿಕ್ ಸಾಧನಗಳ ಮೂಲಕ ನಡೆಸ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಕ್ರಿಯೆಯನ್ನು ನಾವೇನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ICT ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಇಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಮತ್ತು ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಷನ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂತೇಳಿ ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ICT. ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ information and communication technology prepares pupils to participate in a rapidly changing world in which work and other activities are increasingly transformed by access to varied and developing technology. Second one is, we recognize that information and communications technology is an important tool in both the society we live in and in the process of teaching and learning. Pupils use ICT tools to find, explore, analyze, exchange and present information responsibly, creatively and with discrimination. They learn how to employ ICT to enable rapid access to ideas and experiences from a wide range of sources. Our vision is for all teachers and learners in school to become confident users of ICT so that they can develop the skills, knowledge, understanding which enables them to be confident, creative and independent learners. The aim of ICT ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ಈ ಒಂದು ICTಯ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಗುರಿ ಏನು ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಟು ಡೆವಲಪ್ IT capability in finding, selecting and using information. Second one is to use ICT for effective and appropriate communication. The third one is to monitor and control events, both real and imaginary. The fourth one is to apply hardware and software to creative and appropriate use of information. ಸೊ ಈ ಪ್ರಮುಖವಾಗಿ ಈ 4 ಮುಖ್ಯ ಗುರಿಗಳನ್ನು ಏನು ಮಾಡಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಈ ಒಂದು ICT ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಹೊಂದಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ICT ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕೆಲವು ವಿಷಯಗಳನ್ನು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ, information and communication technology can simply be defined in its simplest form as an electronic medium for creating, storing, manipulating and sending information through one place to another. It makes message delivery faster, more convenient, easy to access and understand and interpret. It uses gadgets such as cell phones, the internet, wireless network, computer, radio, television, satellite and base stations, etc. These resources are used to create, store, communicate, transmit and manage information. The scope of information and communication technology ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ಈ ಒಂದು ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಷನ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ಅಂದರೆ ICTಯ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಕೋಪ್, ಮಹತ್ವ ಏನಿದೆ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ನೋಡೋದಾದರೆ, ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಷನ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ದಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಎ ವೈಡ್ ಕವರೇಜ್. It extensively deals with communication technology and how it impacts on other field of human endeavor. It is the fastest growing academic field of study and a viable source of livelihood. It is the convergence of telephone and computer networking through a single cabling system with ease of data storage, manipulation, management and retrieval. It is concerned with database management, computer programming, software development. Information and technology as a field of study. Information technology inclusion in most high schools curriculum in relatively new. However, it has gained prominence as some institutions have made it compulsory subject. This is as a result of the understanding that it cuts across every facets of human endeavor, most especially the education sector. More so, it is the fastest growing industry in the 21st century. Information and communication technology as a field of study. Needless to say that there is a paradigm shift with respect to a popular opinion on how knowledge is acquired and dispensed. Information and communication technology as a field of study is a challenging one in the light of the foregoing. Unlike the old perception, it is not all comes affair without proper training and retraining. Although the demand of professional is growing in this regard, the need to build a career in it through proper training in a well defined curriculum to be undertaken in institutions of learning cannot be overemphasized. Importance of information and communication technology. It creates analytical mind of students that help them to study and prefer solution to problems emanating from all related fields that employ it as a learning tool. Being an emerging academic field of study, it helps students to be innovative and develop new ways of solving problems and scientifically. It makes information storage and retrieval easy. It enhances computer networking globally known today as internet and internet. Importance of information and communication technology. It makes comprehension of other subjects easy. Virtually all fields of learning are amenable to ICT, such as application of projector for teaching in the classroom. It creates an avenue for the exchange of ideas and innovations among information technologies scholars locally and internationally. It is the basic for e-learning and online library. Hence, information dissemination is easier than ever. It pivotal to globalization in all its ramifications and the realization of the Millennium Development Goals as agreed by the United Nations in the year of 2000. Challenges of information and communication technology. Information and communication technology is confronted by a number of challenges which is characteristics of an emerging field. The following are some of the challenges. Expensive ICT materials. It requires materials of practical knowledge of ICT, especially at the advanced level or costly. Example computer, projector, internet, and machines, etc. Highly technical and practically driven. It is technically driven. It requires a great deal of logic and analytical reasoning for in-depth understanding and application. Poor orientation about the concept. The first challenge in the embracing ICT as a field of study for students who have no prior orientation from their foundation education is that of speedy assimilation. Next one is challenges of information and communication technology. Under development, ICT is a global concept, and in order to web shop have an up-to-date knowledge on the subject, there must be necessarily to be technological development nationally, at least well-established global information link on the subject. Many nations are yet to attain this. Universal acceptability as a compulsory field of study. The subject is yet to be fully embraced by all institutions of learning from grade globally. Although it is now compulsory at the high school level in some countries, unless there are solid foundation and love for the subject, compliance for all may still take a time to attain in line with global millennial goals. Hijacked by unscrupulous person, ICT is being used by some persons for evil purpose such as cybercrime and miscellaneous programs that can cause severe damage to computers and similar gadgets. ICT enhancing the quality and accessibility of education. ICT increases the flexibility of delivery of education so that learner can access knowledge anytime from anywhere. It can influence the way students are taught and how they learn, as now the process are learner driven and not by teachers. This in turn would better prepare the learners for lifelong learning as well as to improve the quality of learning. ಸೊ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ, ಇವತ್ತು ನಾವು ಈ ಒಂದು ಐ ಸಿ ಟಿಯಿಂದ ಎಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಉಪಯೋಗಗಳಿದೆ, ಐ ಸಿ ಟಿ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಏನು, ಅದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆನ್ಸನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿದೆ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ನಾವು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ವಿ.